Tila hindi raw nirespeto ni dating DFA Secretary Perfecto Yasay ang Commission on Appointments dahil sa kanya umunong pagsisinungaling tungkol sa kanyang citizenship. Ayon yan kaya Occidental Mindoro Representative Josephine Ramirez Sato na miyembro ng CA. Sa ngayon, pansamantala munang pamumunuan ni Undersecretary Enrique Manalo ang ahensyang nabakante ni Yasay. Ang mainit na balita hatid ni Mav Gonzalez.
Matapos hindi makalusot sa Commission on Appointment si Perfecto Yasay Jr., itinalaga ni Pangulong Duterte bilang Acting Secretary ng Department of Foreign Affairs si Undersecretary Enrique Manalo. Si Manalo ang magsisilbing kinatawan ng bansa sa mga pagpupulong kaugnay ng ASEAN Summit ngayong taon. Ang Pilipinas ang host ng ASEAN Summit ngayong taon na siya ring ika-50 anibersaryo ng organisasyon. Mananatili sa posisyon si Manalo hanggat wala pang naitatalagang permanenteng kapalit ni Yasay. Bago maging Acting Secretary, si Manalo ay Undersecretary for Policy ng DFA.
Well, we will be continuing our present policy, and we will be, when we meet our counterparts, we will of course be talking to them and explaining our policy and hearing their views. So we will be continuing what we've been doing.
Sa isang post naman sa social media, nagpasalamat si Yasay sa lahat ng sumuporta sa kanya sa 8 buwang paninilbihan niya sa DFA. Bati daw niyang hindi lahat ay natuwa sa kanyang mga ginawa bilang kalihim, pero hindi naman daw popularity contest ang paglilingkod sa bayan. Nilinaw din ni Yasay na hindi siya nagsinungaling sa Commission on Appointments. Sa confirmation hearing ni Yasay nitong Miyerkules, inamin niyang inaprubahan ng Amerika ang application niya para sa naturalization at binigyan siya ng US passport noong November 1986 at nawawala na raw ito. Giit din niya, hindi naging epektibo ang kanyang naturalization process dahil matapos ang mahigit 1 buwan lang, nilabag niya ang US Immigration Nationality Act nang bumalik at manirahan sa Pilipinas.
I did not lie. I may not have fully disclosed what was required in my answering this question, but this is really normal in a process like this. When you're asked before an august body like this, questions like the one that had been asked of me, you get nervous. You somehow come up with answers that you do not intend. And I apologize for that.
Pero nag-isa si Yasay ni Occidental Mindoro Representative Josephine Ramirez Sato na miyembro ng CA.
I would just want to categorically again ask him and for him to categorically answer yes or no. Whether at one point in time in your life, were you ever an American citizen? Just a yes or no, Mr. Chairman.
Please respond. Thank you very much. I wish I could answer that question with a yes or no, but as directly as I could in answering that question, I have always admitted that I was granted U.S. citizenship. That is my answer. I was granted U.S. citizenship in November 26, 1986. But it is my position that that grant of U.S. citizenship at that time was void ab initio on the basis of the explanation I have stated in my affidavits.
Chairman,
Yes,
with all due
Congresswoman.
respect, I cannot understand why the Honorable Secretary cannot answer that simple question with a yes or no.
Sabi ni Congresswoman Ramirez Sato, naging basehan ng kanilang desisyon ang pagsisinungaling daw ni Yasay. Hindi rin daw nila maintindihan kung bakit hindi maamin ni Yasay na naging American citizen siya, gayong sinasabi naman daw niya ito sa ibang panayam sa media.
Yung pag-apologize niya, parang hindi naman niya ina-admit na he lied to the commission. At sa amin, sa akin personally, if you lie to the commission, that shows lack of respect for the commission and the members.
Samantala, hindi pa napagdedesisyonan ng CA ang appointment ni Gina Lopez bilang kalihim ng DENR. Sa pagdinig kahapon, binatikos ang umano'y labis-labis na undersecretaries ng kalihim. Gayong ayon kay Occidental Mindoro Representative Josephine Ramirez Sato, kulang ang plantilla positions.
That will create demoralization as it is creating now in the department.
Agreeing to choose organic personnel is not allowing me to choose my team. You know, choices have to be made. If I'm gonna, just agree to take the people that are there because I'm gonna hurt feelings, how will I choose my team?
Ayon naman sa kinatawan ng Chamber of Mines, may nilabag sa due process si Lopez nang di sila bigyan ng kopya ng audit at ipasara ang 23 minahan at kanselahin ang 27 Mineral Production Sharing Agreement o MPSA. Sagot ni Lopez, bitbit niya ang hard copies ng audit at may kopya ring naka-upload online. Naaayon din daw sa batas ang ginawa niya lalo't may mga paglabag daw ang mga naturang minahan. Sakaling tuluyang mabypass, handa naman daw muling sumailalim sa confirmation process si Lopez kapag ni-reappoint siya ni Pangulong Duterte. Mav Gonzalez, GMA News.